How are you? I pray that everything is well with you and yours, you and your predicament, you and your space. I hope all is well. Yes. We're all on our road, on our journey to healing. To healing. Give me a minute, guys. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Yes. I'm actually sharing a bit of my energy with you guys. And I do that through the silence when I have the moments of silence. Yes. I am allowing my energy to feel or refeel this video, the seconds of this video. So yes, I send you love and light even now. Yeah, if you say I feel like, yeah, I bet you. If you feel like you're like, no, all is not well with me. So yeah. See, that could be changed instantly. Instantly. You know, everything starts in the mind. Everything starts in the mind. A lot of things, most things are all in our head. Yeah. So whatever's bothering you, is it truly bothering you? Yeah. Is this something you can do about it? Can you change it? Can you fix it? Can you remove it? Can you remove yourself? Can you find other things and better things to think about instead of thinking about the thing that is bothering you? It's all in the mind. And they say, look on the bright side. It's not easy all the time. But this is for the person that prefers not to feel bothered, not to be hurt, not to be upset, not to be mad, you know. And I realize some people love those emotions, so they allow them. But for the one that's like, you know, I am a little bothered right now, but, you know, I got to come out of this. Think of your situation, whatever it is bothering you. Think of it in another light, another perception, you know. You seeing it in one way, you seeing it this way, you know, but consider another way. If you had to, you know, just use your imagination to consider another perception of that thing that's bothering you. Yeah. You know, you probably don't know it, but some things that bother us, some things that we don't like, we have to just forget about it. We have to just let it go. Yeah, I say we got to let it float into the air. Yeah. Somebody got on your last nerve. Oh, I know. I got on your last nerve. So you got the right. And you got the excuse to be mad and have a bad attitude. I got the right. If you only knew what they did to me. And here you are. Sitting and dwelling in negativity because of what someone else did or said to you. Who wins there? Who wins in that situation? I think they got you. They got you. No, seriously. So, you know, first of all, I would like to, at this point, I'm 5 minutes in, I would like to say thank you welcome and thank you for coming to my channel. This is the Garden of Eden. Yes. This is the Garden of Eden. Yeah. See, here I like to discuss things that, other people are talking about it, but I like to give my perception, right? I also like to discuss things that people refuse to talk about, But I definitely allow myself to be guided in my own way. So, I don't just upload videos just to have content, just to be busy or to appear to be busy. I don't just upload videos just because, I definitely myself, I like to receive that unction, that move. Yeah. So here is a topic. Here is what we're gonna delve, because we're going into a deep dive. We're gonna deep dive in this thing, right? So I don't like to say it's a serious topic, and I only say it's a serious topic because I realize that this is not like an everyday sitting over brunch type of conversation. Now, I would say for me, if I be honest, I would actually love for this to be my sitting over brunch conversation, right? But I just don't know a lot of people that would care to talk about a lot of things that I talk about, like, daily. So I don't know. Maybe it's just a matter of perception. But it can be viewed as something serious, not to be taken lightly, and I would agree with that. It's not to be taken lightly. Or actually, I'm gonna try to get into even discussing the 7 deadly sins or whatever, and really where they come into play. I would like for us to become more aware. Aware of the. I'm gonna put it lightly for now. Bad, negative spirits that linger. Bad, negative spirits that dwell within people. I want to discuss these bad and negative, toxic things that go on around us, in our day-to-day lives, in our homes, on our workplaces, even demonic thoughts in our own minds. And a lot of things that we do, or a lot of things that transpire, a lot of things that we see it so much that we have viewed it, and in our head, it's normal. It's normal. It's normal, and it's okay. Yeah. It's normal and it's okay. Bad and negative spirits, negative entities. Yeah. These bad and negative spirits, when we're dealing with spirits, either it's a spirit of an angel, spirit from God, or it's a spirit of a demon, and that's a spirit from the evil one. It's one or the other. So it boils down to knowing what type of energy you carry, what type of energy is around you, what type of energy is at play in certain environments. you know? So, to throw in a Bible quote, don't quote me on it, but it's a very known piece when it talks about the enemy. The enemy, who I'm referring to as the evil one. The enemy has come to kill, to steal, and to destroy. Yeah. And it's like, in what ways do you think that the enemy is going to do that? Like, in what ways? You know, when you think of killing, stealing, and destroying. How is the enemy doing that? Like, what type of vices is used in completing his objective, his reasoning for even existence? He said that's why he has come. He's come to kill, to steal, and to destroy. And see, a lot of times we look for I don't know. I feel like we have this picture in our head of what the devil looks like, what the enemy looks like. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I bet you probably some grown folks that's still out here looking for the devil with the pitchforks on his head, or with the two horns or something on his head. Probably, you know, people probably are expecting that when it comes to identifying the devil. You know. First, you know, I must say, you know, if I come to kill, to steal, and destroy anything, I'm first gonna disguise myself. I'm not gonna come in the way you would expect for me to. I'm not gonna come in the form looking like the enemy. I'm not gonna come looking like the demon that I am, you know. No. So what he attempts to do is to hide out. Say attempts. What he attempts to do is to hide out around you. He attempts to disguise himself. Yeah. Let me talk about the enemy. The enemy, you know, while we're looking for him, you know, while we're on the lookout to be sure that he's not coming to kill and steal and destroy from us, right? So we're on the lookout, you know, and I would like to think that a lot of us wouldn't even. These are spirits now. This is a spirit that I'm talking about. Yeah. A spirit. So this is something that's often unseen, and it seeks, it goes here and there, seeking whom he may devour. Yeah, this unseen entity, it's unseen, it's a spirit. Yeah, you got to have certain kind of eyes to see a spirit. And what this unseen spirit, entity, what it does, I mean, been doing. This is not new. This is not new information. This has been going on since the beginning of time. Yeah. And what the enemy does is he takes possession of people, places, and things. Yeah. This unseen spirit, demonic, evil spirit, his number one vice is to possess people, places, and the things. So here you are in your mind. In your mind, with your eyes, what you see is your husband. You see your boyfriend. This your man. With your eyes, this is what you see. This is your man right here. Ted. This is Ted. Oh, this is Ted. Or your coworker, Tamika. That's who you know. That's who you see. That's the flesh of that person that you see. Yeah. You don't know. You're not aware. You just say, oh, this is how Ted is. Tamika, oh, I don't know why Tamika act like that towards me at work. But you're not aware. Huh. That Ted and Tamika have been possessed by the evil one to take you out, to get you depressed, to keep you depressed, to get you suicidal, to have you upset all the time. Yeah, to physically and emotionally abuse you. Yeah, to keep you confused and dazed. He has demonically possessed Ted so that Ted can keep you high. Yeah. So that Ted can keep you drunk all the time. That's what Ted does. He gonna always get you something to drink. That's what Ted does. Yeah, in your head, right off, because you're not aware. Shoot, that's why you kind of like Ted. Ted like to have a good time. He like to have a good time. He like to chill, you know. He like to take shots. But you don't know. You have no idea that Ted has been possessed by the evil one, an unseen spirit, to come your way and to control and manipulate you. We have no idea because we're not aware. It's serious. It's not to be taken lightly. Yeah. So the first way is so easy. We make it so easy. The first way is to, when you hear the word demon and we get scared. Oh, we ain't finna talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. That don't make it not real. That's what fear. That's so easy. Oh, they talking about the devil stuff. Oh, I ain't finna talk about that. Yeah, that's why he's running rampant in your life. Because you're scared to even talk about his name. You don't even want to discuss his name. You scared. You're in fear. He got you in fear. He has you in fear. Entity has you in fear to even say his name, to even discuss it. Man, you talking about smooth. How long? How long we gonna let the enemy win in our lives? How long? How long? On your job, you get along pretty well with most of the people there. You've been there for a little while. But Tamika ain't been there that long. But ever since Tamika got there, Tamika has just been a pain in your. You hear me? She been trying to irritate you. Everything you say, she got the opposite to say. She been spreading lies about you. But you have no idea because, again, you're not aware that Tamika is being used and utilized by the evil one to come on your job and bring your spirits down to torment you. Yeah, to give you a hard time, to make you quit your job. Yeah, that's how it works. That's his number one vice. Possession, body possession. Yeah, it's happening. It's happening. It's real, you know. It's happening. So yeah. So I feel the need to discuss gluttony. So we're going to get into the 7 deadly sins a little bit. I may not cover all of them. However, this video I want to take my time on because it's so real, and it's so raw. And again, many of us we're not aware of what's going on with us. Yeah, like you're not aware that your behavior and things that's going on in your life, yeah, the feelings that you've been feeling or not feeling, this feeling of depression, feeling stuck, feeling suicidal, feeling like everyone's against you, overeating, what I'm saying, just not yourself. You just haven't been feeling like yourself. And the last thing that we go to and think about is that there's an unseen evil spirit lurking around. There's an unseen demonic spirit that is trying to possess your body. It wants you. It wants to destroy you. It wants to kill all of your success that you've been working so hard at getting. It wants to destroy your elevation. So, gluttony. Gluttony to me, before I got to doing my little research on it, gluttony for me was for a person, 9 out of 10 would be a person that has a lot of weight on them. Somebody that's overweight, basically. Someone's overweight and they eat a lot. That was my take on gluttony. But after doing my research on gluttony is so much more than that. And there are so many of us because this is one of the most easiest ways. Because we all eat, we all have to eat. Right? So now with this unseen evil entity that is lingering around you, it seeks to possess you. Yeah. It lingers in your environment, in your home. It wants you dead. So now it has you overeating. You have lost all self-control when it comes to you eating. Food. Food. You're overeating. You feel like you just can't get enough. And you make light of it because it's like, oh, it's food. It's stuff good. It's good. So, yeah. And a lot of times, like, it's not even a problem. We don't even see it as a problem. I can eat. Be eating back to back. You're not even hungry. Yeah. A lot of us don't even know what it feels like to be hungry. We never had a moment, not a day in our life of feeling a true, real feeling of hunger. And we don't realize how blessed we are for that. You've never felt a feeling of hunger. That's a blessing. Hunger is not just a stomach growl. Yeah, sometimes your stomach growls because you need a bowel movement. Sometimes your stomach growls because your body is trying to tell you that you need water. Yeah. Sometimes your stomach might growl because, again, your body, your solar plexus is trying to tell you that it needs oxygen. Breathe. Go outside. Yeah, give me some oxygen. Body needs oxygen. But in your head, you heard a growl, you felt something in your stomach, oh, I'm hungry. Here you are eating again. Yeah. And even me, I let's just say, I'm a salad eater. I'm a salad eater, right? But I eat a salad. I'm talking about a salad. This is a salad for 2 or 3. I'm talking about 3 people can get full off this salad. I'm talking about I have a big salad. And I didn't realize. See, I wasn't aware that that's gluttony. That's gluttony. There's an unseen evil spirit that seeks to possess you through food by having you overeat. By having you eat all day. Through food. You don't eat any type of vegetables, plants, fruits, anything nourishing to your body. You don't eat that. It's all junk food. It's all sweets. It's all Little Debbie's. But of course, that sugar tastes good. Oh, that sugar tastes so good. Yeah. But you're not aware. This sugar is a parasite. Sugar is a parasite. Okay? Now, even in elementary, on the pyramid, the food pyramid, how much did they tell you to eat sugar? How much sugar was on there? Sugar was the smallest amount of anything. So we don't care. I don't care. I like it. It tastes good to me. Okay. It's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Please, if you like it, But I just want to be the one. I just hate for them to say, oh, I just didn't know. I am making you aware. Again, is that there is an unseen evil spirit that seeks to possess you, to kill, to steal, and to destroy you. And one of the number one ways is through food. And it's one of the 7 deadly sins. They call it gluttony. Gluttony is not just eating a whole lot. It's not, it's gluttony. You're not even nourishing your body with anything that you need. You don't care anything about your nutrition. So I don't care if you eat one meal a day. If that meal is fried foods every day, that's gluttony. It's an over excess. It's an over excessive of a certain thing. So now you're over excessive with greasy foods in your body. It's an over excess. That's gluttony. Something else about gluttony, because I thought before I became a little more aware, I thought gluttony was only associated to food. Gluttony, hello, this is going to be a big one. Gluttony also is associated to alcohol, drunkardness, drinking. Yeah. Now, if you're drunk, I said I'm going to stop even saying that and making that known on my videos. I'm not trying to talk about anybody. Don't think I'm judging nobody. I said I was going to stop doing that. Because that's neither here nor there, okay? That's not why I'm here. That's not why my channel is here, okay? I don't seek to judge, put down anybody, okay? The things that I come to talk about, 9 times out of 10, I've been through it. I was in it. That's why I'm able to talk about it. So I'm not here to talk about anybody. And I promise you, I think that's going to be my last time. This is my last video saying that. Because if a person feels that way about me, that's not my problem. That's your problem. Drunkenness. Each and every day. Each and every day. Each and every day. You got to get you something to drink. You need you some alcohol. You need you some beer. You need something. It's gluttony. It's one of the 7 deadly sins. And the biggest of that all is you don't realize that there's an unseen negative entity that seeks to possess you. It wants to kill, steal, and destroy you. Yeah. You know the fruits, you know the tree by the fruits that it bears. It's easy. How I know if somebody is I wouldn't even say good or bad. It ain't a good or a bad. Man. Filled with the light, filled with the Spirit of God, or filled with the evil one and demonic. Let's just be real. Let's just be transparent here. How would I know if somebody been possessed by the evil spirit? How am I supposed to know that? By the fruits that it bears, by what it gives off, by what comes from it, what it lets out. Now, even when it comes to listen, a lot of this stuff are things that we only watch on the movies. We see it in a movie. We see it in a movie and we think it's just a movie. And we don't realize how real and raw it is, that it's real life, that it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. These demonic spirits are possessing your friends and your family, your loved ones, your husband, your wife. Yeah, these demonic spirits are possessing your children, your animals. Okay? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You have to be vigilant. You have to be on point. You have to be aware. You have to look. Be alert. Look. Now, you can't see something and then tell yourself that you didn't see that like that. When somebody shows to you who they are, believe them. You know. And I'm sure that this video will not be the easiest for people to digest. A lot of people going to be like, oh, what is she talking about? Oh, I'm sure. You know, it took me a minute to, and I'm still digesting it. I'm still digesting it myself, you know, because Dadrina, you know, I am one to, like, I'm still looking for us all to hold hands as a world, as a people, and just kumbaya around the fireplace and sing songs and dance, and I'm still looking for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like Rodney King. Like, can we all just get along? Like, that's me. Like, I'm her. So for me to become aware and allow it to sink in and become real for me that this is real. The evil one is going as far as to like, first of all, I had to really come to terms with, you know, you must come to terms with, you must know who you are. I had to come to terms with who I was. I had to accept who I am. Yeah. That I am a great and beautiful, divine, light being. Right? That I deserve only great things. That I am abundance. So first you must come into realization of that for yourself. You have to realize that for yourself. Like, I am important. Yeah, say that. Say it. Say it. Say it. A couple years ago, that was hard for me to say. Not even just accept. That was hard for me to say. I am important. I am important. And now today, because I see, I am important. Yeah, I had to get to know myself. And until you get to know yourself and realize your true value, I'm not talking about what people have told you through the years. I'm not talking about looking around and what you see and what you got and how much you got and how much money you got in a bank account and what kind of clothes you wear. I ain't talking about that. See, that's not your value. That's not your value. Don't make me cry. Those things that you have, that you've worked so hard for. Yeah, you get up and you go to work 6 days a week. You work for 9, 10, 11 hours every day. Wake up early too. Be up at 5:30, 6 a.m. every day to go to work so you can get paid on Thursdays every other week so that you can pay your bills, pay your car note on that nice car you got. Nice car. Nice. It's 2020. So 2020. Is it 2020? 2021. You hear me? You just bought a new one. Because you got a 2019 too. You put that in the garage. It started getting old. And see, you saw Susie at work. Susie at work had got her a new car. A real nice car, BMW. So you like, okay, that 2019 ain't going to work for me no more. So you have a 2021 now. Some of you work hard. Some of you be slaving. You be tired. Tired. You want to spend time with your kids, you just ain't got time because you got to go to work so you can pay that car note. Because in your head, these are the things that I do to show, for show of who I am. I'm getting ready to show them. Yeah. But then once you realize, you wake up and you realize that your true value, your true worthiness can't be seen. It's within you. It's your character, it's your personality. It's how you treat others. Yeah. It's your essence. It's your energy. That's your value. That's your value. And your energy sucks because you're freaking drained from working 6 days a week. Oh my God. Seven deadly sins. Greed. Greed. You know, not to say that a person that gets up and goes to work, they have to take care of their family, pay their bills. Right. Duh. Right? But when you get to talking about greed, I tell you what I think about. What I think about when I hear greed. Enough is never enough. There's never enough for you. It's always more. There is not enough. You never get to a place of fulfillment. You know, not to say that, you know, you stop elevating, you stop succeeding. You continue that. You continue that till you know, while you're breathing, until you're done breathing. You know, you continue to look for ways to seek success, to better yourself. You know, you never get to a point like, okay, I'm through succeeding. You know, of course not. But you become satisfied and fulfilled in life at some certain point or standard, you know. No. There is no fulfillment for you. It's greed. You're greedy. Enough is never enough. You'll do anything to get what you need, to get what you want. You'll take. Greed. One of the 7 deadly sins. And this is an easy one too for the unseen spirit, the evil one to possess. Oh, this so easy. I'm talking about. I'm sure he I don't even want to say he, because like the evil one has to be a he, you know. So this entity utilizes money so easily. I just believe the minute it decides, oh, look at Billy Bob. Billy Bob over there thriving. Billy Bob got it going on. He done finally, it's been 7 years. He done finally got that business up and running. It's going good too. Last 2 years he been, ooh. Then he called himself. He done went and found Betty. And look at him and Betty. They think they in love. All he think, Billy Bob think he got it going on. You know, this is me coming from the place of that unseen spirit. That's how I just feel like it comes, you know, when it spots its next target. Don't you dare get to thinking you getting ready to elevate and succeed. You better believe you have become a target of the destroyer. Yeah. You got yourself up out of a rut. Yeah, you came up out of depression. Domestic violence. Oh, you got away from him. Oh, you better believe that unseen spirit is headed for you, baby. How dare you? How dare you come out of depression and try to succeed? He said, not on my watch. I'm going to throw some money your way. I'm going to get you all this money. This money gets 99% of all of them. I'm going to get you with this money. Yeah. Greed. The definition here that I'm reading says an intense and selfish desire for something, especially wealth, power, or food. Greed. Power. I'm gonna tell you. Ooh. Y'all gonna make me get on up into it. Y'all gonna make me get on up into it. Y'all make me get on up into it, don't it? We finna get on up into it. Okay? Now, you might want to press pause and come back, because I'm finna take my time with this video. Greed. I'm talking about money. Power. I have seen. I'm gonna tell you what I've seen. I have seen people do things against other people. You would think that they was at least doing it to increase their bank account, you know, to get some money in their pocket, you know, that they were being paid to do this said thing to this person. One would only think. No. There was no money involved. But do you think that stopped them from being used, from being utilized, from being possessed by the unseen entity that seeks to kill, steal, and destroy? It didn't got so crazy. I mean, again, this ain't new. This old. They do it for the power. You know, and a lot of time power is just a feeling. An illusion. Of feeling powerful. Like you got a edge up, you know. You're one notch ahead of the person you betray, you know. I got you. I got the last laugh, you know. I feel the power, the adrenaline. Come on, people, listen. I'm talking about they out here betraying one another for the feeling, just for the adrenaline rush, not for no money. Oh, it's real. So then it's hard for us to believe, oh no, she would never do that to me. Yeah. 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 Not Samantha. Oh no, girl. That is my girl. She would never. And she has no idea that Samantha that been used by the evil one to destroy everything that she got. And still talking about her and Samantha best friends. Samantha ain't no best friends. Y'all ain't best friends. Yeah. Because you see somebody as a best friend don't mean they see you as one. Think about it. Think about it. What kind of fruits does Samantha bear? What kind of energy does she let off? Not just in front of you and around you and to you, but to her friends and her family and the people around her. Does Samantha feed you with positive energy or negative energy? Ain't Samantha the one? She's always toxic and always got something going on. You got to run to her rescue all the time. How is Samantha your best friend? When you've been over here, you done got on your meditation trip. You done got that going, You trying now. You trying. You really call yourself trying out here. But because you've been knowing Samantha for 12 years, you still got in your head that you and Samantha besties. And that she would never. You have to wake up. You have to look at that thing. You have to become aware. And until you do that, the enemy will continue to sift you as wheat. Yeah, you try to figure out like, hey, I keep trying to do this and do this like this. Everything was floating so well and going so good now. What happened? Now, I had everything going so good, and maybe about 2 months ago, it's just, oh my goodness, what happened? Yeah. That's how it works. That's how it works now. Okay. How do I know? Person might ask, the question might be, well, how do I know if there's a negative spirit or, a demon that has possessed me or that's trying to, this lingering around, that's trying to possess me, like, how would I even know, How would you know? I'm going to tell you. Think about, even right now, think about, check yourself. Check in on yourself, like, think. When I say check in on yourself, like, think to yourself, like, how do you feel? Just overall, you know what I'm saying? You might have a little headache at the moment, you know what I'm saying? You stump your toe so your toe hurts, you know what I'm saying? But overall, how do you feel, at this moment? You know what I'm saying? I feel like most people will be like, I'm good. Good. Like, things are straight. I'm happy. That's what's up. Like, now that you ask, shoot, I'm good. I just been chilling. Things all right. Right? But you have so many days, so many moments of feeling like things are not all right. You jump into a negative headspace. Like before you know it, you're being negative. Like you like your attitude has switched and changed up on you. Before you know it. But but for real in your head, you like, if you stop, you're like, no, why do I even feel like this? I don't even know why I'm mad. I don't even know why I'm angry. Yeah, so you find yourself, how can I say this? You find yourself in certain emotions that you don't genuinely feel, if that makes sense. Yeah, so you might find yourself even slipping into a depression. But really, for real, it's like, I have nothing to be depressed about. Once you catch yourself, you're like, okay, wait a minute. Why I feel like this? So you have to be aware of yourself. You have to be alert. You have to be very vigilant. You find yourself, this is a big one, you find yourself eating and just eating. I'm talking about, this ain't your normal thing. This is not what you normally do. You eating things you don't normally eat, and you mixing stuff together. Food, you just putting all kind of food down your mouth. You just feel like you can't get full. Like, you're just eating. Yeah. You're not just really a drinker, but it seemed like the last 2-3 days, you've been kind of getting just a little something to drink every day, just a little something every day. But that's not really your normal thing. But for the last week or two, 2 or 3 days out the week, you've been, I'm gonna just grab me a little something to drink. But it ain't normally you. Yeah. Normally you have a certain little routine. You get up, you follow your little routine, you get things going, you get your day rolling. But the last few days, you ain't been able to follow your little routine. Just ain't been wanting to. You've been sleeping in later and you just like to hell with it, in your head right off, because you're not being alert. Just like, I'm just getting extra rest. Now, let me tell you this one. It just came to me. I'm going to tell you how slick it be. So let's just say at work, when you go to work, your normal days, you in good spirits, high spirits, you know what I'm saying? You high spirits, you got the day to go through, you got 8 hours to do, so whatever, you good. Let you got to go and get in there, put your best foot forward, good attitude. Yeah, that's you normally. And see, again, who was that earlier on the job? Tamika. Yeah. So normally, you go in there and you done got so used to Tamika and her nasty attitude, she don't even bother you no more. Tamika always got a nasty attitude, but she don't bother you, right? But now, the last few days when you've been going to work, your attitude ain't been quite right. Yeah, you ain't been wanting to be at work. You sluggish and just so happened, Tamika coming in there bubbly. Tamika's the bubbly, positive one. Tamika, she waving at everybody. Tamika don't normally speak to nobody. And she, hey girl, she's speaking to everybody now. Yeah. Yeah. So right there, doesn't it seem like it was a role reversal, right? Yeah. Even right now, I feel like somebody, when you heard that, you like, yeah. Mm-hmm. They did the old switcheroo on you. Got to be aware. Got to wake up. Got to be alert. They did the old switcheroo on you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's demonic possession. Mm-hmm. Yes. Spirit reversal. And you wonder why Tamika coming in there having a nasty attitude towards you. And you actually giving into it and playing into it. Instead of ignoring Tamika. Because Tamika trying to play the old switcheroo on you. So now you the negative one at work. And Tamika's the positive sweet one. The old switcheroo. It happens every day. Mm-hmm. Uncleanness. Uncleanliness. Uncleanness. Uncleanliness. Dirt. Filth. That's demonic. So, let's say Larry just met Tiara. Larry just met Tiara, and you went over to Tiara's house. And Tiara's house is filthy. I'm not talking about she got little things clothes thrown around. Her kids got toys. I'm talking about filthy. You know, you could right off say, first of all, why did Tiara even allow you to come over to her house looking like that? Telling me that she felt comfortable and that that's her normal behavior. But let's just say you showed up and you caught her off guard. That ain't her normal thing. And you go back again 2-3 weeks later, you pop up over there again, or she invites you over there again, and it looks the same, or it's worse, you know. Because I'm not saying that anybody you walk in their house ain't up to par. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, because I tell you right now, you come into my place, it's not always up to par, or maybe up to par to me won't be up to par to you. So I'm not saying that. But you know, you go in there, you go into an environment, and you don't want to. Okay? A person that's belligerent, all they do is curse like a sailor. Woman or man, that's pretty much their only vocabulary. And again, I'm not saying anybody that uses a swear or curse word has been possessed by a demon. I'm not saying that. But that is the only language that person uses in every scenario, all the time, every day. We're going to put out what we are. It's coming out. All we got to do is look. All we got to do is be alert, watch. Just watch. Let's watch people. Watch them. They're going to put it out. When a person show you who they are, believe them the first time. One of the 7 deadly sins, another one. wrath and anger. That right there for me goes along with the cursing, belligerent, foul language, wrath and anger. Somebody that's always mad. Not just mad. Not just got a little sassy attitude. Be angry. Violent. Yeah. Right along with their belligerent foul mouth. They say anything. They hit below the belt. Yeah. And these right here are ways to know or to tell if there is some type of negative entity, a spirit that's lingering, that's around, that have even possibly even possessed someone already. But there's ways to catch. You can catch it while it's lingering. It's lingering. As it lingers, it's like a matter of time. But as it lingers, you can put a stop and a hold to it. Okay? Again, you must watch your environment. Watch who and what you're around. Yeah. Be very cautious of what you watch on TV, on your phones, what you're viewing, the music you listen to. Listen to the words that they're saying. A lot of that stuff is some form of witchcraft and voodoo within itself, that music and stuff that you're listening to. Yeah, when you like the beat, yeah, they know exactly how to get you. Yeah, put that voodoo on top of a 5 beat. Easy. So the enemy is continuing to get our people so easily through food, through music. Really? Really? How long? How long? How long? Sloth. That sloth. Slothfulness, another 7 deadly sins that goes along with the uncleanliness, slothfulness. Yeah, you slothful, you're a person that's lazy. You're lazy. You're lazy. You don't see a reason, you won't take the time out to clean behind yourself. You don't see it even, you just won't do it. Slothfulness. 7 deadly sins. That's the spirit of the enemy. So we have to be really real even with ourselves. Yeah, so these things that I'm discussing, this entire video, don't begin from the start. Don't start with looking outside of yourself. Start with yourself. Start with yourself. Go within. Look at yourself first. Start there. Start there. You got to be real with yourself. Now I realize that's not easy for everybody to be real with yourself. Start with yourself. So don't start looking at everybody else and going to work looking, oh yeah, she demon possessed. Look at yourself first. See what areas you need to work on. Areas you need to improve on. Where you need self-control at. Where you've been slothful. Where you get a little greedy. Check with yourself. Let's start there. Because a lot of times what we are, we attract. What we are, we attract. It's all spirits. It's spirits. It's spirits. and they gravitate towards each other. That's how it works. Check your own spirit. Get your own spirit together. Okay? Now, I must throw out there the virtues or the fruits of the Spirit. These are the fruits of God. This is the opposite, I'll say the opposite of the 7 deadly sins. These are things to look out for, things to want to be, to acquire, to work on. Yeah. And the more you seek these things and fill yourself up with these things, the less these evil entities are able to infiltrate and able to linger around you. Okay? But you must become filled. Okay? With the 7 virtues or the fruits of the Spirit. Humility. Charity. Chastity. Diligence. Gratitude. Temperance. Patience. Did I miss any? Meekness. I say diligence. I think that's long suffering. I love that word. Long suffering. Fill yourself up with that. Fill yourself up with patience. Fill yourself up with humility. Yeah, and the greatest of all of these is love. Fill yourself up with love. The highest power is love. The more you fill yourself up with love, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you now, you fill yourself up with love. Then your spirit, you can't be infiltrated with anything that's negative. It can't. It bounces off you. Yeah, it go on to somebody else that's a little weaker. Fill yourself up with love. It's the highest power. You can't have any malice, any hate in your heart. You know, and I know we all have been through, we're all going through things. So, you know, we accept excuses and reasons of why we hate, why we mad, why we dislike a person, why we can't stand them, I just can't forgive them. Yeah, we got our excuses. We got our reason. But we don't realize that being within that energy only allows an opening for the evil one. That's it. It's all a trick. Don't allow nothing anyone has done to you, has said to you, have said about you. Nothing. Don't allow that to become so hardened in your heart where you can't release it. Let it go. You know, that doesn't bother me anymore. That doesn't bother me. I'm over it. And I forgive you. And say, I forgive, I don't forget. I forgive and I forget. God said he forgives and forgets what you've done. Yeah, he said he throws it into the sea of forgetfulness. You know when something goes in the sea, you ain't gonna find that no more, right? Yeah. And am I telling you this is easy? I'm not. But when it becomes a desire, yeah, when you develop a desire to have no unforgiveness, you open up the door. Yeah. For forgiveness to come. It's an option. It's always on the table. Yeah. You cannot have any unforgiveness in your heart and grow in love as well. You can't. They go against each other. Having hate hate here and love here, and you're trying to grow in love, but you got hate, it's not going to work. You have to choose which side you're going to be on. Love or hate. Good or evil. You got to choose. And a lot of times we don't choose with our mouth. Well, I choose to do good. You can see which one you've chosen by the fruits that you bear, by what you put out, by the words that you say, how you treat others. You're choosing. It's right there. It's obvious for everyone to see. Okay? I really hope this is probably the longest video I've ever done, and I feel so good about it. Okay? This video is long overdue and it's needed. Okay? This is not new, but I would like to... I don't like to use fear. Fear is of the evil one. But when I tell you, you need to watch as well as pray. With the Medea, watch as well as pray, baby. Because the enemy knows that it has but a short time. Oh, he's running rampant. And he's using everything, anything, baby, to kill you. He wants to steal your joy. He wants to destroy those positive thoughts that you continue to feed yourself every day. He wants to destroy that. He don't like that. Yeah, the enemy. Oh. So how dare you? That's what the enemy said. How dare you? Everybody talking about vaccines and talking about COVID. I'm more worried about this spiritual warfare we're going to. I'm more worried about that. It's a spiritual warfare. Talking about is it World War III? Or World War IV? I mean, I had this discussion with my sister before. But we are in a war. A world war. And the war is spiritual. It's spiritual. It's going on, baby. It's going on. And to have an enemy against you and you not even know that you're in a war, oh my God. Yes, we are in the fight of our life. The fight of our life. Yes. Yeah. And I would like to extend to you that there's nothing to worry about. Begin to check in on self. Begin to become more concerned about yourself, your own spirit, and what it is, the fruits that you are bearing and letting out. That's where it all begins. That's it. You know, I'm gonna tell you about that enemy, right? So, growing up, you probably been in a fight. Somebody probably maybe, you got jumped or something, or you probably didn't watch the fight. Because, we're in war. So, in a fight, we're in a fight of our life, right? So, imagine fighting. And, when you done beat the person up, like they beat up, but they don't want to stop fighting. Really, because they shame. Because they got beat up. But the fight over. Like, everybody leaving and gone. Like, you got beat up, The fight is over. Yeah, the fight is over. The war has been won. Okay? And what we doing, we're in the last minute attempts. Yeah. We do not wish for anyone to perish, but for everyone to gain everlasting life. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. Yeah, I also would like to extend to anyone in need of assistance, in need of assistance as far as prayer, laying on of hands. Okay, I provide home cleansing. You need your home spiritually cleansed. I'm saying spiritually cleansed. Yeah, you need your auric field, your body, your spirit, spiritually cleansed. Yeah. I guess back in the day they call them exorcisms. Yeah. There are some people, there are a lot of people. Let's just be real. Who have been possessed by the evil one. And you must get that off of you. Okay? Please, do not allow shame or any of that. If this video is resonating with you, you need to reach out to me. This shit is real. Okay? Now, thank God. Whew. I am divinely protected. I would like to send to you as well a golden light of protection even right now. Okay? Where the enemy cannot penetrate your auric field. If you feel like you need extra help, please reach out to me. That's why I am here. That's why I'm here. Okay? The enemy has already tried to kill, steal, and destroy me on numerous occasions. It's not possible. Yeah, it's not possible. And I say that with all humility. One might think that I'm cocky or that I'm spiritually cocky. No, I don't think I'm cocky at all. I know who I am. And I would like for you to get to know who you truly are as well. And to know your true value and to step into your true power. Please, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button on this video as well. If anything that I said was helpful to you. If you have any questions, any comments, feel free. Okay? That's good, bad, or indifferent. Feel free. If you need any kind of help, assistance, prayer, aura cleansing, chakra cleansing, yoga, meditation, any kind of conversation, consultation to spiritually get you into the right place, improving and enhancing your life, feel free to reach out to me. Okay? I am heaven. I am heaven. Yeah. And this is my channel, The Garden of Eden. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And I cannot leave without sending you love and light.